Wifey and I just started watching Trailer Park Boys. Oh shit. I've never understood that show at all. My buddy tried to make me watch it when I went over to his house, and I'm like, this is the fucking stupidest thing I've ever seen. I don't know if it's something you have to just watch, like give a chance, but I was like, dude, what is this? Like, I felt my IQ dropping as I watched that show. No offense. I mean, if you like it, you know, that's, everybody has, shows that they like and dislike. Not everybody likes the same thing. Here we go. Are you sure? Not really.
My name is Thomas Myrtle.
Not particularly.
I think I murdered my grandmother.
Okay, so we're just gonna start off like that. They're just gonna leave us with that. Attention player, in this game, every detail matters. The notes you find are not just background lore. They hold crucial clues. Key information within them will be enclosed in parentheses. Make sure to pay special attention to these details. Reading all the notes will not only help you solve puzzles, but also reveal the deeper layers of the story. Skipping them might leave you lost or missing out on important connections, and remember, being observant of your surroundings is just as important as what you read. To pay close attention to everything around you, every object... Oh, wait. Pay close attention to everything around you. Every object, sound, and shadow might have significance. Alright, so we have to pay attention a lot. Take your time, explore carefully, and uncover the full truth. Thank you for giving my game a chance. Tony Shoulders. Is that actually his last name? Is that really his last name, or is that a made-up last name? 1963. Hold left shift to run while outside. Okay. At least the flashlight isn't awful. It's a little fast. Hold on. Now sensitivity. Lower that a little bit. Oh, apply. There we go. So, alright, so it said pay attention to everything. So we hear squeaking over here. I don't know if that's an animal. Dude, this is a nice night. See, like, literally every constellation. Alright. Oh, it's the rocking chair. That's what that noise was. Okay, now they're singing. It's locked. I'll check around back. Maybe there's a thing under the mat. No. The sky is worthy of Instagram. Exactly. The doors. Okay, this. Who the hell boarded this up? There has to be something around here I can use to take this down. Skyboard. Alright, so I have to find like a crowbar or something. Can't go that way. Maybe there's like an axe. Or like a shed. Oh, here we go. Okay. Dude, there's no way that's the rocking chair that I hear that far away. So I can only sprint outside, I can't sprint inside? Is that what I'm getting? Alright. Investigate the house. Should I leave the door open in case I have to run away? Should I be looking at these symbols? We'll just start with one room at a time. Okay. I already hear footsteps, so that's awesome. So whose house is this? Okay, fuck. There's something engraved on the lock. You can find me if you try, but I can't be seen without the naked eye. You can find me if you try, but I can't be seen with the naked eye. What? Can I read that again? You can find me if you try, but I can't be seen with the naked eye. There's no power. Yeah, I kind of figured that out. Alright. That kind of startled me. Slightly. You know, my question is, why are we in this house? Like, why did this guy, like, think this is a good idea to enter this place? And for what? This looks like a squatter house. Like, there's definitely, like, real people here just living in here. Another note. Okay, that's a lot. December 18th, 1949. It's been a tough journey, but I'm grateful to have my grandparents by my side when I had nothing and nobody else. I've been crashing on this couch for a few months, and my back is constantly reminding me of the discomfort, but it's still better than the cold sidewalks I used to sleep on. Becky, I know you'll never see this, but I'm sorry for how our marriage fell apart because of my addiction. I'm proud to say I've been clean for 2 years now, though life is still tough. My grandmother's memory is fading, and it's hard to watch. She tries to write, but she can barely get through a few sentences. Still, she gets up at every morning at 4 a.m. to make us both a fresh cup of coffee, and those moments on the porch mean the world to me. Pa and I don't talk like we used to, and it hurts. I thought we'd grow closer, but instead we drifted apart. I'm trying to figure it out. Each day is hard, but I'm still holding on to the small blessings and grateful for the family I still have. Okay, so he was here. I don't know if the character that I am, is that who wrote that note? What's up, badass mama? I watch Trailer Park Boys, but I don't understand it. Yeah, I was right there with you. My friend tried to get me into it, and I was like, this is dumb. Okay, that's kind of creepy. Okay, yeah, that's I don't like that. All right, if you see, no, wait, maybe this clock has some sort of hidden secret. All right, well, apparently I have to go upstairs. It's just inevitable. Oh my god, who has pictures like this in their house, dude? Is that the stairs or is that something up here? All right, I have to like look both ways. Okay, let's just start over here. Okay, locked. Please tell me like there's a way to turn the power on. I don't know why I keep clicking fucking... Who was in here? Why I keep clicking light switches thinking a light's gonna turn on. Another note. Surprise, July 11, 1953. Surprise Claire today. How am I supposed to read with that going on? Surprise Claire today with a visit at Liz Myrtle's house. She's been wanting to come here for months. The place is hidden, but I met someone who used to work for Ethel. There are rumors about her grandson being involved in her disappearance, and her husband vanished afterward, maybe wanting revenge. The house is mostly locked up, with almost every door sealed, preserving its history. Claire bought her Ouija board. Nice. That's what you want to hear. To connect with Ethel. She's a bit of a fanatic. She's been acting a bit strange lately, but this trip seems to have cheered her up, even with the heavy feeling here. I boarded up the back door for her peace of mind. Now we're off to see what else can find. Okay, so there's a Ouija board here. That's lovely. At least they didn't destroy anything. I'll keep looking around. Dude, get out of here with that, bro. Is it this door? Oh, it's this door. Alright, stop. Oh my god. Jump scare. Okay, I knew it, bro. Like, I knew it. It still startled me. sleeping pills. I saw a note over here, yeah. Journal entry, September 15, 1949. 2 decades into this dump, I have left me feeling monotony's dull ache. Our grandson's arrival, though celebrated by others, only amplifies the dull ache of boredom that has settled into the very bones of this place. The walls close in as the routine of these isolated woods stifles any excitement of purpose. What is this? What are these words? I often find my mind drifting back to the days of war, a time when every heartbeat mattered. Returning to that chaos feels preferable to the dreariness of this homestead. In the midst of Ethel's illness, I cling to the rhythmic purr of my truck and the solace of painting. The canvas becomes a sanctuary for my unspoken thoughts, locked away in a room only seen by my late mother. The keys to my peace rest with her. As I write on this anniversary, the ink carries the weight of unspoken desires. Oh, keys. This seems to be a key to the house in the back. Pa would twirl it around his finger during power outages. So I have to... Okay. So I have to go outside. Oh, what's this? Oh, God, bro. You trying to swat us away? No, there was... Oh, when I... No, there was a mosquito. I was like, what are you talking about? No, there was a mosquito in front of my... Like, flying in front of my monitor. Pissing me off. Okay, so I'm assuming I just go to that back house. I have the key. I wonder if I can get the power working in this place. That'd be ideal. Like actually. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, at least I can leave. Normally in these games, the doors lock and you can't get out. See, this is like the perfect time to just like go. Like, why are we staying here? Okay, this is I feel like I'm safe over here compared to the house. I feel safer in this room than I did in the house. Oh! Okay, as I said that. A-hole. You know what? I set myself up for that by saying what I just said. Dude, I actually feel my heart pounding now because of that. I can actually feel my heartbeat. Oh, maybe this? Oh, nice. For sure. A missing fuse. Okay, so... I think the old man left extras in the storage room. Well, where's the storage room? There's a storage room back in the house, so I came all the way out here just to walk all the way back. I'm gonna leave the door open. I feel safer like that. Oh, is this the storage room? Can I crouch? Oh, I can. Nice. There's no fuse. Over here? Is this not a storage room? Oh, nice. Alright, let's go plug that fuse in and see what it does. Hopefully it turns on all the power. That's like the most ideal thing that could happen right now is all the power turning on. Okay, I guess I just have to go back and find out if that worked. Well, now this is... Oh, I thought it was blocked. Do I need to stop that? Dude, I looked away. I looked at my other screen. Think again. I looked at the monitor, at my other monitor when that happened, so it didn't scare me. Okay, this is, I feel like I'm safe over here compared to the house. I feel safer in this room than I did in the house. Oh! Okay, as I said that. That is just unbelievable timing, bro. Nice. Okay, sweet. Turn on every single light. Okay, this one doesn't work. Okay, that's fine. So now what do? Try to find this code. I'm turning on... Dude, if I see a light, it's going on. Dude, that riddle made no sense. What did it say again? The phone's probably going to ring now, too. You could find me if you try, but I can't be seen with the naked eye. I shouldn't have done that. Now it's not going to stop. I fucked up. The remains of my great-grandmother. Her picture is above. Pa used to talk about her all the time. She's not as terrifying as, like, you would think. Maybe there's something in that, like, urn that I need. I don't understand that riddle at all. Oh yeah, lights. Lights. Turn it on. Fuck. Okay, since this one's flickering, I feel like I have to go that way. I feel like that's gotta be a clue, right? Of course, bro. Of course it's a clue, right? I hear you. It's always good when there's crucifixes on the wall. I'm gonna shut this door so I feel safe while I read this. Dude, I don't think this guy could have written longer paragraphs. My name is Tom...
You did it.
Okay. To whom it may concern. My name is Thomas Myrtle, the grandson of Ethel and Arthur Myrtle. I have no recollection of last night's events, yet I fear I may have committed a grave act, awakening beside a pool of blood in my grandmother's room, with her nowhere to be found. Our senseless argument from yesterday morning seems to have spiraled out of control. I cannot bring myself to face my family, so I am deciding to vanish. Pa, I never intended to harm towards you or Grandma, and I wish you were here to have stopped me. Grandma, my love for you is immense, and I am deeply sorry for believing I had changed. You were right all along. Okay, so doesn't work. Dude, oh my god, so much reading. Chapter 7, Whispers from the Art Room. Ethel sat by the window, her gaze drifting past the falling snow at the door at the end of the hallway, the entrance to Arthur's sanctuary, his art room. I beckoned to her like forbidden realm, a place she had not dared to enter and could not in years. The art room held a mystique that both intrigued and perplexed Ethel. It was a space of secrets, a haven where Arthur retreated to unleash the depths of his creativity, but there was more than just painting. I'm so sorry that I have to read this much, you guys. Ethel often wondered what mysterious lay hidden within its walls. She imagined shelves lined with the jars of pigments and brushes, canvases stacked against one another like silent witnesses to Arthur's artistic journey. But what drew Arthur to his art room time and time again was not the act of painting, but the solace it provided. It was a place where he could escape the demands of the world, where he could lose himself in the strokes of his brush and the swirls of color on his canvas. Ethel understood this, perhaps more than anyone else. She knew that Arthur is not just a hobby, but a lifeline, a tether to his true self in a world that seemed indifferent to his dreams. And as she sat by the window, watching the snow fall softly outside, Ethel couldn't believe but wonder what secrets lay buried within the walls of the art room. She longed to unlock its mysteries, to understand the depths of Arthur's soul that he has willingly poured into his work. But for now, she could only wait and wonder, her heart heavy with the weight of unspoken truths. Why did Pa keep that room so secretive for anyway? Oh my god. What the fuck is that? Bro. You're not serious, right? I have to walk towards that? Yeah, nice try, bro. Nice try. What the hell was that? Am I having a fucking episode? So she's got all this equipment here. O2 tank, BP cuff, pills. Checkpoint reached. Nice. Alright, so we're at least doing the right stuff. Find art room key. Alright, bet. Another note. Jesus Christ. This morning was rough. Grandma accused me of taking her pills, which hurt, especially since I've been clean. I know her memory isn't great, but I didn't touch those pills. They were probably just forgotten on the coffee table. Grandpa surprised me by suggesting we play poker tonight and talk it out. Likely bring up his 1914. Ooh, that could be a clue. That scared my son. He jumped over the couch, running and screaming. Dude, that baby, it scared me too, so tell him he's not alone. And I'm the one that has to continue. War story. Again, the year he was drafted into the war. It's a welcome break from the tension with Grandma and a chance to connect. Especially since he's always locked away in his mysterious art room. The other day I saw him painting the walls, but oddly there was no paint left behind. I think those paint fumes must be getting to him. I hope Grandma forgives me. Being falsely accused by someone you love hurts. But I'll try to maintain patience and understanding. Family is everything, even when they are mistaken. Okay, so I think the code downstairs is 1914. Is that what that was? 1914, right? 1914. Alright. I'm pretty sure that's what that code is. Yeah, that's gonna give me nightmares, Mama. That's definitely gonna give me nightmares, that freaking baby. I hope I never see that thing again, or I'm gonna punt it. It won't let me put in the code. What the fuck, bro? Whack. Okay, where would this art room key be? A photo from years ago, my great-grandfather stands proudly beside the daughters, nieces, and nephews. A few years ago, after completing the house we built with his two sons, I recall my grandmother mentioning that they all fell seriously ill shortly after his construction. Could it have been due to the materials used in the building? Great-grandfather, with his two sons and daughters, together his sons, he constructed a luxurious house that once occupied his property, now reduced to just its foundation. It sits on a hill beside his house. That is a creepy-ass picture. Okay, I feel like... I don't know. I'm lost. I really thought the stuff in red is, like, going to mean something, and apparently it didn't. Oh, nice. See, I knew it, bro. Did I not call that? I literally said there's going to be something in that urn. Dude, we're getting better at these horror games, just predicting. Okay, so where's the art room? Upstairs? Which one's the art room? Probably this one, right? Yep. I hate that flicker. Another note. Oh, wow, this is the shortest one. The canvas before me depicts a man dissolving into the ennui and weakness that surrounds me. Tape. Recording it safely secured in my study. So I have to go back to that tape now? It's actually going to play something? Paul loved his paint. There's even fluorescent paint in here. Fluorescent, so that might come in handy. I'll probably have to use it to, like, find, like, handprints or something. Is that what that means? Fluorescent, like it glows. That is haunting. Alright, the tape. I think it was in this room, right? I wish I could sprint inside, like just to move a little bit. He said something about a tape, right? Maybe it's in one of the drawers. I already looked in here, right? Yeah, I did. Nice. Dissolving into the ennui and weakness that surrounds me. The tape recording is safely secured in my study. Okay, so where's his study? Over here? I remember this being a picture of Grandma. God damn it, dude. My younger brother stands between her two sisters beneath my grandmother. This is a painting that Pa did. Not quite sure what it's supposed to represent, but it's always giving me the creeps. Shorzy, what's up, dude? How we doing, dude? We're chilling, bro. Enjoying our Friday. We've been playing more horror games recently. We've been really vibing. It's just relaxing, sorta. Not really. It's more unrelaxing, if anything. But more relaxing than, like, sweating in COD. I'm just completely lost right now. Oh, nice! Okay, we found a key. Find what the key unlocks. Alright, finally, bro. I have to go to the bathroom. So now that we figured something out, we can continue. It's either this room. There's only 2 doors I can unlock. This one or this one. Okay, that scared the shit out of me. Find what the key unlocks. I think there's only one room that it can unlock. Unless there's something... Or maybe it's the front door. No. That would be such horse shit if it was the front door key. I hated how that stopped ticking. Find what the key unlocks. What did I find? Oh god, bro. Happy early Veterans Day, by the way, guys. Happy early Veterans Day. Is that this Friday? I mean, oh shit. Checkpoint reached. Okay. So now I gotta look all around the walls. I don't like how... 9. Oh, okay, sweet. Okay, we're gonna figure out the code. 9. Is the door locked now? Yep, now the door's locked, so now we can't leave. Alright, 9. If there's one on the ceiling, bro, that's gonna be... I have to look. I have to look at everything. The ceiling, every room, every door. So 9. Oh my god. Dude, with this light, it just got so much creepier. Remember the numbers, you guys. 9. Dude, this is... With this light, this is so much worse. Yeah, fuck you. Excuse my language. Oh shit. Oh my god. Get the fuck away, get away, get away, get away, get away. Turn the light on. I'm not going towards that. You got me fucked up if you think I'm going towards that sound. Dude, where the hell are the other numbers? All the vets out there, bro. Y'all are heroes. Oh, 7? Is that a 1 or a 7? think it's a 1, right? Is that a 1 or a 7? That's a 1? Okay. Yeah, that was kind of confusing. The guy could have made it a little more obvious, like putting the little line at the bottom. That makes it like a 1. So we have 9, 1. Wait, what was that? What is that on the wall? Okay, nothing. Dude, bro. Dude. It sounds like it's coming from this chair. Okay, I've only found one. I've only found 2 numbers. I need 2 more. Wait, so why did the power go out? Just because I have this light on. Maybe behind the bathroom? Stupid fucking baby, dude. That was fucked. If you play Resident Evil, you could have shot that. Bro, I would love to. I would love to have shot it. I would love nothing more than to be able to shoot that thing. I love that. All right. If I could just. Okay. Yeah, that's. Dude, I'm so on edge, bro. I mean, where else am I supposed to look? Bro, Dead Space is best of alien babies you gotta stomp. Just freaking smash their heads, dude. Do they look like humans or do they look like aliens? Like, do they look like that? Bro, like... Where am I not looking? There's definitely places that I haven't looked. Oh, 4. Okay. 914. Humans with tentacles coming out of their backs. That's Dead Space? So 914. Alright, it won't let me put in the code until I find the last number. If I could just put in the 3, then I could just figure out what the last number is. I think I might know where it is. I think it's that picture where the grandma wasn't there and then all of a sudden appeared. Or maybe not. This is where you gotta scan literally everything to find it. Yeah, so we're just gonna start from the entrance and work our way. We're literally gonna go through the whole house again. Dude, I'm gonna... This freaking baby, man. Oh, I have to click on them. Okay. I didn't know I had to click on them. Okay, 4, 9. Dude, okay, it's getting old now. Well, now that I've, like, started doing it, no, I still have to find all 4. Maybe that's why I can't find it, because, like, I wasn't clicking on them. I thought I just had to look at them. So after I click on the 1, maybe it'll, like, appear somewhere. Because I've literally checked everywhere. Like, I looked at every wall, every, like, piece of furniture. Like, at least I thought I did. Okay, so we'll just start up here. Maybe now, let's try again. Maybe now it'll let me, it'll let me actually type them in. Because sometimes games do that, where you, like, the last one, it only gives you, like, 5 of the 6 numbers, or, like, 3 of the 4 numbers. Because then you can just scroll through the last one until it does something. So some games kind of do that, so maybe this is one of them. Because I've checked everywhere. Like, I don't know where else to possibly check. Dude, this is bullshit, bro. Like, go back and check the seating area downstairs. Over here. This can't be that hard. Oh my god, you could barely see it, dude. 4191. Good call, bro. Good call. I couldn't even see. I'm pretty... Dude. That was definitely not there before. I checked all over here. There's no way that was there before. Alright, at least we figured it out. So hopefully now it'll let me type it in. 4191. Alright, cool. 4191. Did I not type it in right? 4191. Enter. Oh my god. Try 1914. Oh, good idea. 19. Oops. 14. Nice, bro. Good call. See, when I read... Okay. Oh, we just fixed the flashlight. When I read that upstairs, I was like, that has to be the code to this door. But it was like a more of a puzzle that I had to do to figure it out. Okay, so there's a couple things I'm pretty sure I need to find here. A tape. We'll just look around and see what I find. Yep, here's the tape. Good call, bro. See, you're better at these games than I am because of the Resident Evil grind. And figuring out these puzzles. Is there anything else? Good lord, bro. Memories still stick with me to this day. The puzzles are my specialty. Dude, yeah, I'm gonna need your help with these games more often. We were on the right track. I swear I checked that room top to bottom, and that number was not there before. I don't know what made it appear. Or unless it would just blended in so perfectly that I just skipped over it. Alright, let's go listen to this tape. I'm assuming something's gonna happen. Yeah, then the 19... Oh my god. Yeah, the 1914 was like... I don't know why I didn't think of that. Okay, I think it was in here, right? The tape. Okay. Alright, everybody listen.
Congratulations. You've stumbled upon my tape, where I'm certain I'll be 6 feet by now. Here's the truth. I snuffed out my wife, Ethel Myrtle, with my own hands. Craftily, I pinned the whole sordid affair on my feeble grandson. Oh, Tommy boy, you're a breeze to deceive. My hands may be dirty, but yours will bear the weight of the blame.
So it wasn't us.
When you've got one soul dependent on meds to numb the pain, and another reveling in them for twisted delight, pitting them against each other is child's play. Just drop the pills next to the addict's pitiful bedside. I waltz in, the virtuous savior. Tom and I indulge in a deceitful game of poker, and as he rises to use the head, I sneak a generous dose of sleeping pills into his tea. Sweet dreams, Tom, you gullible pawn. Once Ethel was dealt with, I moved his body into her quarters. When he comes to, I'm sure he'll believe the terrors of the war made him do such.
Damn, our grandpa's a dick.
He won't suspect it was me. Little does he know, I had him dancing to my malicious tune. I've got him fooled. I fed him a load of lies, making him believe I'm off on some extended work trip tonight. I'd kill him too, but unfortunately, he's my cover. Here's the motive. I've gambled my life for this damn country. Yet, who gets the accolades? Not me, but Ethel. Maybe once I erase her from the scene, they'll finally acknowledge the greatness I've achieved, the masterpieces I've crafted. And if they still don't, well, this confession will cement me as the legend who silenced the renowned author Ethel Myrtle and got away with it.
Wow, what a twist. What a twist. Alright, so now what? I found what I need. I should leave. That's it? Okay, something's gonna happen here. Is that coming from the attic? Of course. Now I have to go to the attic. Oh, there's one more door. That's right. There's one more door that we haven't gone in. So now it's just unlocked? Of course it is. Okay, so who is the baby, though? Oh my god. Who is the baby in all this? There's a random bathtub up here. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Is where he acid burned her? Oh my god, the Ouija board. My dearest Max, it's hard to put into words the turmoil swirling with me. I need you to understand that my love for you was genuine, but the path I've chosen was driven by desperation. Losing my mother at a young age left my void with Ethel. Only Ethel could fill. Her books became my refuge, guiding me through its life's trials with their messages of hope and joy. The road I've taken deceiving you to enter her cherished haven was not fueled by malice, but by sense of duty. In this life, I find it hard to find a purpose. Even the prospect of motherhood couldn't anchor me in purpose. Yes, Max, I'm 3 months pregnant. I owe Ethel everything. With this book of spells and your sacrifice, I'll protect the place she once called home and where those cherished books were born for all eternity. You once said... You once said that you'd do anything for me, and I believed you, so I slipped poison into your drink, knowing you'd understand. You look so peaceful now that in that bed, and I promise to protect your soul. You may rest while mine will remain here forever. Farewell, Max. Thank you for this chance, even if it means goodbye. Love you, Claire. 1000 IQ. My son screams and hides under the blanket every time he sees that baby. I don't blame him at all. The game's stuck. Dude, the game froze. Well, there's 2 dead bodies. Why does it have a knife? Okay. Oh, now the piano's playing. Nice. Is it time to leave? Alright. See, I knew that was like, that it glitched. So the piano's playing. He's terrified. Never would have thought my 12-year-old would be scared of something. Hey, we're all... 12's still pretty young. Like, I definitely, like... Pretty sure I slept with a nightlight when I was 12. Don't tell anybody I said that. Oh, God. Now I can't move faster than this. Oh shit. Okay. Bad ending? What do you mean bad ending? Guided by an unyielding curiosity, your journey led you to a risky exploration that ultimately sealed your fate. Upon entering the attic, the symbolic Pandora's box was open, allowing Claire's meticulously crafted spell to surge forth. Now the consequence is absolute. Anyone stepping into the house is incontrovertibly bound to the intensified and unrestrained power you unwittingly set free. Truth remains veiled, and your name is forever tarnished as the man who succumbed to madness and tragically ended his grandmother's life. Okay, well now I want to figure out what the good ending is. Maybe I don't go in the attic and just leave? That's probably what we do. Okay, that's what we're going to do. We're just going to leave. Let's see if we get the good ending. But I should leave. We should have listened to that the first time. Can I just go through this door? Oh yeah, I can. Nice. Nice. You may rest now, Grandma. It's like, it wasn't me, dude. I told you it wasn't me. Oh, I can keep going.
Thomas.
Oh, God. Am I gonna get jump scared again?
Grandma?
Thank you.
Nice. So now she can rest easy. Freed from years of unfounded guilt and remorse, you have unburdened the weight by revealing the truth. Your grandmother may now rest. After delivering the incriminating tape to authorities, your name was cleared, allowing you to emerge from seclusion. Your grandfather, found drinking at a local bar in a small Kentucky town, faced justice and will spend his remaining years in prison. He was 73 years old. Yet a lingering mystery endures. Who were the... Yeah, exactly. Who were the woman and child? Was it your guilt taking a tangible form, or does a more complex story lie beneath the surface? In the end, what prevails is the certainty that the elusive truth has been uncovered. I wonder if in part 2, if who the baby and the child... I mean, sorry, who the woman and the baby were is going to get revealed. Dude, that was a pretty solid game. It was about an hour and a half because we were watching Call of Duty at first. We've been streaming for almost 2 hours, so it was about an hour and a half, maybe an hour 45. Just, dude, that's what I love about these games, dude. And we have 2 more. We have, I think the next one's called Claire, which if I had to guess, that is probably who the woman is. And then the butler, which I know nothing about at all. So, all right, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for helping out, Polo. I appreciate it. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. We had a few good jump scares in there. That's what we love about these games.